Hello everybody, my name is Mark. Welcome to another one of my quest guides in RuneScape 3, and in this video I am going to talk about the Lost Tribe quest. And the only thing that you need in your inventory is a light source, such as a candle, a lantern, or whatever you can get your hands on. To start the quest, go into the Lumbridge Castle and go to this little staircase in the corner. I drew some arrows on how to get there from the lodestone. When you get here, go up these stairs, go up this hallway to the north, then go inside this room to the right, talk to Sigmund, go through the chat options, and then accept the quest. Okay, the first thing that you're going to do is you are going to go around and talk to some people. And what you're trying to do is you want to know what happened in the cellar. Now, there's 6 possible people that you can talk to, but only one of them knows the right answer. So when you talk to them, ask them, do you know what happened in the cellar? And the right answer is right here. I made a screenshot, and one of them, for me, it happened to be the cook. For you, it could be any one of the 6 people, and what they'll say right here, it looked a bit like a goblin but had big bulging eyes, blah blah blah. And I made a map where all the 6 people hang out. The Duke, he is right next to where you started the quest, and so you can talk to him first. And the other ones, the cook is in the kitchen. Hans, he walks around. I drew orange arrows. He walks around a path around the outside of the castle. Donnie, he's up here, up north by the general store. Bob is in the axe shop down south. And Father Eric, he is in the church. So like I said, my guy was the cook, and here I am talking to the cook. And by the way, once you find your guy, whoever of the 6 guys gives you the right answer, you don't have to talk to all of them. As long as you talk to the person and you get the right answer, you can move on to the next part. Now go back up those stairs in the corner of the castle and go back into the room where you started the quest. When you get here, talk to the Duke and choose the chat option that you see above. Now you want to go into the basement of the kitchen, which is right where I drew this little yellow arrow, and you see the little red arrow, that's where the trapdoor is. When you get here, go down the trap, then go over here to the right. Once you get into this area, you want to mine this rubble right here. After you mine the rubble, turn on your light source, whatever you have, and then squeeze through the hole. Now you're going to go down here a little bit and you're going to pick up this brooch on the ground. After you pick that up, then you're going to go back out into the cellar and you're going to go back up to the Duke where you started the quest. When you get here, talk to the Duke and choose the chat option that you see above. Go to the library inside the VARROCK Palace. When you get here, search this bookcase on the northwest corner against the wall. You will get a book in your inventory on goblins, and read that book. Now go to this little room in the goblin village where I drew the arrow from the Fallador lodestone. When you get here, go inside, talk to one of those 2 goblin generals, and go through the chat options that you see above. Go back to the Duke in the Lumbridge Castle. When you get here, go inside that room, talk to the Duke, and pick the chat option I got listed here. Go back to the basement in the kitchen. Make sure your light source is on and squeeze back through the hole. Now you are going to go through these tunnels to the other side, and I made a map with arrows. All you got to do is follow the arrows and you will have no problems. If you go the wrong way, there are traps and rocks will fall on your head, or maybe you'll fall into some quicksand and you will end up in the Lumbridge swamp and you'll have to teleport back and start all over again. So don't do that, just follow the arrows and you will have no problems. This part here is my guy going through the maze. If you don't like maps, just watch this part of the video and you will get through to the other side. No problems, it's all the same. When you get to the other side, talk to Mistag. You will see in the chat options he's scared of you. So do that goblin bow emote, which you got from those goblin generals that you talked to earlier in the quest. Then continue through the rest of the conversation. Talk to Mistag again. Pick the chat option that says, "Can you show me the way out of the mines?" and he will take you back to the beginning. Once you're back at the beginning, squeeze yourself out of that hole and go back and talk to the Duke. When you talk to him, pick the chat option that you see here. Right-click on Sigmund, pickpocket him, and you will get a key. Go to the room to the south, open the chest against the northern wall with your key, and you will get some ham robes. Go back and talk to the Duke. Choose the chat option. Did you know Sigmund is a member of H.A.M? Go to the H.A.M hideout north of Lumbridge. When you get here, pick the lock to the mine entrance, and just a heads up, I brought a lockpick with me in my inventory just to make it go faster, but you don't need one of those to get inside. After you pick the lock, go down inside. Then go a little bit to the south and search this crate down here to get some silverware. And then after that, go back to the Duke. Go back to the basement in the kitchen. Squeeze through that hole, make sure your light source is lit. Go a little bit to the south and right click on this guy Khazgar and put follow Khazgar. When you get to the other side of the tunnels, talk to this guy Mistag. You will get a cutscene, and then after the cutscene is over, that will be the end of the quest. So I hope you enjoyed this video. As always, feel free to leave any comments or feedback, support, hit the like button, whatever you want to do. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Happy RuneScaping and ciao.